Greetings, friend, and welcome. In 2026, DARPA asked researchers for something new, an on-demand regenerative medicine platform capable of completely restoring a finger after traumatic injury. The goal is full range of motion and fine motor control without permanent implants or conventional prosthetics. DARPA wants the replacement to become living tissue. Adults generally cannot regrow a lost finger, but the very end of a human fingertip is one of the rare exceptions. Under the right conditions, fingertip injuries can regenerate tissue, nails, fingerprints, and even portions of bone with surprisingly little scarring. Move the injury farther back, however, and that ability largely disappears. Researchers are trying to understand why one part of the finger remembers how to rebuild itself while the rest does not. DARPA says post-traumatic osteoarthritis affects service members at roughly 12 times the civilian rate, while joint injuries account for more than a quarter of military medical evacuations. Blast injuries can leave service members unable to return to full duty, and DARPA estimates the broader military burden exceeds $25 billion annually through treatment, disability, and lost productivity. Researchers have already demonstrated regeneration of 5-centimeter bone defects and full-thickness cartilage in large animal models. The harder problem is rebuilding everything together. DARPA's approach uses patient-specific scaffolds, potentially 3D printed, to recreate the missing anatomy and deliver biological signals that guide bone, cartilage, tendons, ligaments, joints, and blood vessels into place. The structure provides the map while the body rebuilds the living tissue. A finger is complicated enough to prove that multiple tissues can regenerate together, but it carries far less weight than a knee, hip, or shoulder. DARPA describes it as an ideal proof of concept for multi-tissue regeneration. DARPA set an aggressive 2-year development schedule, moving from tissue regeneration and animal testing toward manufacturing, biocompatibility, and possible FDA preparation. The 2026 solicitation closed on June 3rd and is now marked complete. This is not DARPA's first attempt to move biology beyond ordinary wound healing. Its earlier bioelectronics for tissue regeneration program explored sensors, biological stimulation, and adaptive algorithms that could watch tissue heal and guide it along a better growth path in real time. DARPA says roughly 1 million Americans suffer major extremity injuries each year, and it lists civilian trauma centers, orthopedic surgery, sports medicine, and congenital joint disorders as possible future applications. Humans already carry a limited ability to regenerate the very tips of our fingers. Researchers are now trying to push that boundary farther back into parts of the body that normally heal with scars instead. If medicine learns how to tell the human body what to grow and where to grow it, does the age of artificial replacement eventually give way to biological reconstruction? This is Micah Sai, and you're watching the Singularity Hub. Subscribe for more.